What up, fam? Manly Brandon back at it again in the dojo. Anyway, this may be one of the, well, no, it won't be, but I mean, it'll be one of the last times that I'm out, like, dedicated working out here because new school year, back to the gym, like the in-town gym that I go to during the school, because I get off at 2 and my son gets off after 3. So from 2 till when he gets off, I go to a commercial gym and I get my workout in there. And it's honestly, it's not too bad. I think I do a little bit slower progress out in the real world than I do here in the dojo. But the dojo is, while we did insulate it and stuff like that, it's still a garage, and it still costs a crap ton to keep fully heated. So I don't really run the heater often out here unless I'm out here. So I can't get out of here during the winter. So having the commercial gym is a godsend. But commercial gym means you have to share with other people. Can't do my supersets. Sometimes the machines aren't available, the weights aren't available, stuff that I want to do. It is what it is. That's the life of a commercial gym lifter. Now, while I'm on the subject of commercial gyms and commercial gym lifters, let's talk about commercial gyms and commercial gym lifters. Yay! I know this is a crazy thing, but a big problem a lot of people have is actually getting into the gym. They say that the heaviest weight in the gym is the front door, and they are not lying. Actually, going to the gym is not exactly something that people find easy, but it should be, because there's a lot of misconceptions about the gym, and I want to debunk a few of them and also inform you guys. So first off, as a big guy, when I first started going to the gym, I was worried that people would be staring at me or judging me. Now, I'm sure, as in with every cross section of the population, there are a couple pieces of shit out there who will judge you, will talk shit, will laugh at you. But in my experience, they are very few and very far between. Most people are more focused on what they're doing. And if they do have any comments about you, it's usually positive because you are making a decision to change your life for the better. They were maybe not in the same exact position as you were, but no one walks into the gym for the first time in their life already buff, generally. Like, you are just like, it's a place to grow. It's a place to learn. It's a place to have fun. So if you're worried about going in there because you're worried about prying eyes or people judging you, don't. Just go in there, get it done. Focus on yourself. Be like everyone else there who's focusing on themselves. If you have questions, ask people. They are more than happy to share their knowledge because it's something that they're passionate about. It's what they do, and they tend to have a lot of knowledge. So yeah, if you see someone working out there, don't be afraid to ask, unless they're like all headphoned up and they're focused or whatever. Don't interrupt sets or anything like that. But in passing, if you see somebody, hey, whatever. And then if they come up and they tell you something or, give you like a tip or whatever, take it to heart because they're trying to help you out. And usually if you can look at them and see that they're in good shape, be like, okay, this guy probably has solid advice. So that's like the first one. And that's the biggest one because I know a lot of people are just really terrified to go to the gym because they don't want to be judged. But it really is a judgment-free zone. Like, it really is. Two, a lot. I've seen this a lot here more recently online, but people feel like they gotta be like all fitted out to go to the gym. You gotta be looking your schnazziest best. I have seen people go to the gym wearing jorts and a t-shirt. Like, it doesn't matter as long as you get the work done. Now, myself, I like to wear a little tank and some sweatpants, and that's all I need. But I've gone in there after work wearing my undershirt and my work pants. You don't want to wear steel-toe boots or boots. That's just disrespectful to the equipment. But you can wear just some regular tennis shoes, just like grab some tennis shoes, throw them on, and go in there. But you don't need anything special. It's not a fashion show. You're going in there to make your gains. So if you're like, oh, I can't go to the gym because I don't want to look silly because I have that. No one cares. Nobody cares what you are dressed like. You're not going to go out there and like win a fashion award. So don't get caught up on it. The other thing, my personal recommendation for gyms is try to find one that's 24 hours, just because it is then you don't really have an excuse, like you can't, well, they're closed whenever I'm ready or whatever. So Or if you ever find yourself having a little free time, you can just get up and go and just go. Like middle of the night, you wake up like, oh, I can't sleep. Well, go work out. Why not? 24 hour, things that are open 24 hours are few and far between now. Gyms are one of the things that I think prevalently are. However, if you do go at night and you're the only one there, A, watch out for gym ghosts because some gyms be haunted. B, don't do any heavy lifts like bench pressing or anything like that without a spotter. It's dangerous. And you may be tempted to because commercial gyms have all the weights that you need. Like even here in the dojo where I have tons of weights and all that stuff, I don't have all the weights that I want. So when I hit my bench press max and all that stuff, I do that in the commercial gym. A, because they have all the weights. Because my biggest plates are 25s. They have 45s. It makes it a lot easier. You can fit more on a bar. And people are there to help you. So do that. And while I'm on the subject of that kind of stuff, when you pick a spotter, pick someone who you're pretty sure can lift the weight. Because if it's a life or death situation, you don't want to have somebody who is going to struggle getting the weight off your throat because you're not going to be of much help, especially if you're stapled. So keep that in mind when choosing a gym spotter in the gym because you guys should be going to the gym. A lot of gyms offer personal trainers and personal training, things like that. You don't need one. You really don't. But you never know. Like if they give you a free session, take advantage. Why not? Just kind of get some tips. You can like build off of that. There's so much resources online nowadays that I feel like personal training is maybe going to go by the wayside, which sucks because I'm working on my personal trainer license. And but that's because I want to be able to speak from a position of authority when I'm helping people. Like I don't intend on becoming a personal trainer for profit. Everyone that I've helped so far, I have helped for free just because I want to see people get better. And it just helps to have that certificate so that people be like, oh, okay, maybe he does know what he's talking about. He's taking the courses, he's put in the time. So that's just from my perspective. I think it'll eventually just become something where you can be like, oh yeah, I'm a trained personal trainer. I can show you stuff like that that is actually accredited. So that's always really nice. Sorry, neck itch. All right. Yeah, gyms are real cool. They have everything you need or want, and you can meet friends there, like-minded individuals, and stuff like that. Do not be a gym creep. Do not be an asshole. Do not be a influencer where you're like taking up more than one piece of equipment at a time so you can social media. Don't be a machine hogger where you're scrolling. Like I said, I like to scroll in between my sets. I bring a little clock. And it's not. This isn't the best advice. This is actually terrible advice, honestly, because you should go by feel. But when I'm time crunched, I give myself 2 minutes in between sets, and that usually gets me pretty close to being ready. Some sets you'll need more, like depending on how heavy the set is. But I feel like 2 minutes is like a good rest, get ready to go again, and it keeps my sets going. So during that 2 minutes, I'll whip out my phone, I'll scroll, I'll pick songs, stuff like that. Oh yeah, music essential. Definitely have it. I think in my next video, I'm gonna do like a rundown of things that I have in my gym bag that I feel like are essential for anyone. But like I said before, you don't even need a gym bag. If you got a phone, grab some headphones, throw it on, and listen to music, and then wear your whatever clothes. Just as long as you're getting in the gym, that's what's important. Going in, getting the work done. You may not know what you're doing at first, but if you guys have any questions and if you tell me your goals, I can build for you like a quick starter program so that you can get going and then just like kind of progress on that. And tell me how many days you're willing to go and how long you're willing to go, and I can make you up a program pretty quick that will get you started. Now it's not going to be perfect because there's no such thing as a cookie cutter program for everyone, but for your goals and everything, I can help you out. All you gotta do is ask, and I will do just that. Gyms are not that expensive. I think mine's like $35 a month. That's nothing. Like it's worth it. It's like a little more than $1 a day. Totally worth it to get in there and like be healthy. And it's cool like to get in there because you can, even though like I said, like people like to keep to themselves. You can kind of give yourself a little basis for comparison because you can go, this is how I rank amongst people who do go to the gym. And so, like, if you're in the upper echelon of that, then now imagine what your, like, compared to people who don't go to the gym. Like you're gonna be in the upper echelon. So it's pretty cool to like be able to like have people like rate yourself against and look, because most of us, let's face it, are never gonna step on a bodybuilding stage, so we're never gonna be judged, and know what our weaknesses and strengths are. So it's cool to like be able to see other people. Now, going to the gym is the biggest, best way to make yourself feel small. Because I go in there and like when I'm in there by myself or just another couple guys, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. But then like somebody will walk in and you're just like, you know what? I just started. This guy is clearly much more far along than I am. So keep that in mind too. It's a double-edged sword. They say comparison is the thief of joy, and they are not lying. They are not lying. But yeah, so when choosing your gym, like I said, things to remember: no one is judging you. You have a 24-hour gym so you can go with no excuses. If not, you know, regular hours is fine, but you're going to run into times where it's very busy there. And yeah, just make sure that you actually go. Like, don't throw money away. Like giving them because like $35 a month isn't much, but I mean, I don't want to waste that. It could be spent elsewhere if I wasn't going to use it. So always keep that in mind. If you're going to spend money on it, you might as well use it. All right, that's what I got for now. I hope you all have a good one, and I will see you in the credits. Peace.